I got a trident, a Viking spear. I'm ready to go. Orlando, there is a huge hog just went down there.
He is a monster, Manny. You ready, guys? Come on. He's huge.
Back off the dogs. We just spotted a monster hog. He just took off way out there. Dogs, back up. We're gonna put the bay dogs on it while the trail is hot. I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks, and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. Good morning and welcome to Savage Wild. Orlando, what do we got a windmill out here in Florida? We're not in Holland.
Yeah, Manny, this is an old working cattle farm. It's actually not working anymore. It's been abandoned for several years. But generally speaking, in Florida, wherever you have a cattle ranch, makes an ideal situation for big boar hogs. They love to stay up in here. There's a lot of good thick woods in here. The cows have been removed. Big hogs remain. I'll tell you, out of all the areas that we trap and remove hogs from, this one here, this one particular property is the one known for the biggest, baddest boar hogs. That's why we brought you out here this morning, and I want to introduce you to my team. This here is Kenny. He's a master guide. He is an expert with the dogs, and he knows this property well. And then Jeremy is his right-hand man.
It's good to have you.
We got a good little team. I see you brought someone with you.
And this is Al Roberts, the enforcer. Anytime I'm after dangerous game or dangerous wild hogs, he's got my back. These wild boars are incredibly dangerous. They can catch a dog in a short burst of energy, and I got to get close enough to throw a spear. That puts me in great danger, and it makes me feel better to have Al behind me. When I'm hunting wild boar with a spear, the best way to do it is use bay dogs. Understand these forests and these palmetto fields and these swamps are vast. A wild hog can be hiding anywhere. The bay dogs will smell him out, find where he's at, and they'll start barking around, and they'll keep him busy until I can get close enough to spear him.
Manny, what we're running today are blackmouth cur dog. This one's a blackmouth cur. What do you got in the box, Kenny?
Bird dog and another blackmouth cur.
So these are cold nose bay dogs, and what they're going to do is they're going to run out there, find the hog, and they're going to try to hold them in one spot to where you can get in distance to kill it with the spear or the trident. Traditionally, we use catch dogs, Manny, and it's I would consider a little safer. The catch dog is going to take the hit. He's wearing a full jacket, and he's going to hold the hog. In this case, we don't have a dog biting the hog. There's not going to be, these are not going to grab that hog. So you are basically the front line. You're going to go in there and get as close as you can and get a good shot on the hog.
Back up, dogs, back up. Come here. If you walk around the woods, you see a wild boar, he may run away and just run off. But if he's being bait up and you get near him, he's going to see you. That's the most dangerous thing to hunt. A wild hog with a spear and bay dogs is incredibly dangerous. He's going to see you and he's going to break away from the dogs and run at you. Well, that is what makes me very uneasy. It's a very effective way to hunt, but I have picked the most dangerous way to hunt. Because if you're up in a tree and you get a throw on a wild boar with a spear, you know, you're going to hit him, he's going to run off and die, and luckily he'll be dead. But if you're there running around, there's no way around it. You're going to get attacked when you spear him or before you spear him. So I got to see when I can get close enough to throw and back away, because he may come at me at any minute. So I'm trying to, the dogs are, hopefully they'll take away his attention from me so I can sneak up close enough to throw a spear. I have to get like 15 feet away from incredibly fast wild boars. So let's comprehend how dangerous this can be. I'm like this. My heart is going like this every time I'm coming in. It's like, no, he's looking at me now. Back away. If he's looking the other way, try to sneak up, get a hit on him, and back off, and then finish it off. We're riding around looking for fresh signs of hogs, like tracks, rootings, wallerings, and then if it's fresh, we're going to release the dogs right on it. I am ready for battle, with an expert guide and the best crew I could hope for. But I know the danger that lies ahead, going toe-to-toe with a wild boar, and only my spear between us, he can easily knock me down and slice me to ribbons. One dog has backed off, he might have been hurt, I'm not sure. We're gonna find out later. We are in a dance of death, and only one of us will win.
Hey, get the dog, man. You ready, guys? Come on, he's huge. Holy gosh, hold him. That is his dog. He's on a truck and he's fixing to charge the truck.
I know. I saw it.
You know he's coming. Just let it sit. He's fine.
There he is, go! Okay. Oh, they're quick. Let's go. If you want to hunt wild boar in Florida with full run outfitters, don't worry, we got you covered. Later on in the show, we'll give you the information. I want to show you some of the fine points of my trident. If you look at this point here is shaped like a tooth of a great white shark. This is nature's weapon. Understand indigenous people, like in Hawaii and places like that, they made weapons out of shark's teeth. So you imitate things that are nature to hunt with. And this one over here, this is more spiky. So this one is made to put a smaller hole and catch and grab onto better. This looks more like a tooth of a mako shark. It's a little different, but I have different designs for different purposes. Sometimes they lay underneath the palmetto and they're dark and they lay in a little tight spot like that, and you can walk by and drive by and they'll lay still and you won't even know they're there. They blend right in. It's impossible, almost impossible to see them. You literally have to train your eye to look inside there. Sometimes you can find one hiding, but most of the time the dogs are the ones who are going to find them. We just seen a really nice boar. He just took off that way. So we're definitely on the right track. We got a visual on him, so that's even better. I have already spotted one large boar in the open. We have driven just over a mile through the forest. I am starting to wonder if we should have gone after the first one, because now the forest seems empty. I am close to telling the driver to turn around. But then I see something that makes my blood run cold, crashing through the palmetto. A massive boar, at least 300 pounds. Orlando, there is a huge hog just went down there.
See, I'm watching. He is a monster, Manny.
Dude, he looks anywhere.
Let's get them dogs on the ground.
He looks like maybe 300 pounds, man. This thing is enormous.
Get them dogs on the ground. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go.
Y'all ready?
Hey, get your dogs. You ready, guys? Come on. He's huge. Oh, gosh, hold him. Oh, that is his dog. Oh, he just came out of nowhere. You guys ready? Put him on leashes. Let us know when you're ready. You got to get everything ready.
We just spotted a monster hog. He just took off way out there. We're gonna put the bay dogs on it while the trail is hot. I got a trident, a Viking spear. I'm ready to go. Ow! Come on, guys, let's get going. Okay. Grab that other spear.
See what that hog is? He's on a truck and he's fixing to charge the truck.
I know. I saw it.
You know he's coming.
Let's focus on him. Give him that spear.
Tell me when you're in.
Let's do it. You and that spear. There you go.
Where, Manny?
Look, it's a monster. There he goes. Look at the size of him, man. We're gonna put the bay dogs on it while the trail is hot. One dog has backed off. He might have been hurt. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out later. Stop, back up. Orlando, there is a huge hog just went down there.
I'm seeing him. I'm watching.
We just spotted a monster hog. He just took off way out there. We're gonna put the bay dogs on it while the trail is hot. I got a trident and a Viking spear. I'm ready to go. We're in full pursuit of a huge wild boar. The bay dogs have not yet picked up the scent.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
But they will soon, and after seeing that boar, I fear for their lives. The boar is staying well ahead, watching our every move. He seems to be saying to the dogs, "Bring it on, I am ready."
Al, you stay next to me and Manny. They stay behind Al.
Al, where you at? I'm gonna hand you this other. My spears weigh 8 to 10 pounds each. Can you carry this one too? Stay behind me. Or I can pass it back and forth with this. It's going to be heavy. Running a mile with two of them is not a good idea. My arms need to be fresh for throwing when I finally reach him. Okay.
They're fighting. Go, come on.
We hear the dogs engage the boar. And we rush to get there before one or both of them are killed. As we get close, the boar breaks and moves away again. Both dogs now have a healthy respect for this animal. One dog has backed off. He might have been hurt. I'm not sure. We're going to find out later.
Oh, he's getting in better spot.
Is everybody ready?
That's thick in there. You got one dog. You run there with one dog. I can't get to that dog.
I see him. I see the hog. I see him.
Where's the other dog?
He's right next to us. The dog's right next to us.
No, we're waiting on the other dog. Relax.
Get him.
Okay, I'm gonna will him here. He'll be here. And that hog hadn't been pushed. He ain't scared of nothing. He's just going around.
Oh.
Sonny, great. We got one dog. Get him in here.
Look on. Get him in here.
They're both in there. Two dogs on. Two dogs on.
Look on.
Don't give him much.
We close the distance to within 40 yards. The boar has lured the dogs and us into the dense brush. The hog has the advantage here, and he knows it. This is not the time for mistakes.
Where, Manny?
Look, the monster, there he goes. Look at the size of him, man. We are closing in on a monster boar. A battle-scarred killer that will take any opportunity to kill us or the dogs. As I move in, my heart is pounding with excitement. And yes, fear. Orlando, there is a huge hog just went down there.
I'm seeing him. I'm watching him. He's a monster, Manny.
We just spotted a monster hog.
Get him in here.
I am closing in on a huge wild boar. The dense brush is making it hard to move in. This is a smart animal. He wants to kill dogs in this brush and get away. But the dogs are not falling for it, leaping away at the last second. Back up. And then I get my chance. The boar goes mad, spinning wildly with the trident. I have to finish him before he kills one of the dogs. So I grab one of my Viking spears and charge in.
I got him good. Got him? Yeah, he's put it low, right here. Right on the other side over here now. Right in there, slowly, right in there. Okay, over there, we got him. He's so light, man. He's got some very, very sharp teeth. Now look at the size of him, man. I did like almost a frontal throw on him, but look at it, what it did. It got him in the neck and in the shoulder. Dad, he cannot run fast. That was a perfect hit for me. Perfect hit. It tried and hit the shoulder and the neck, so he's like this. And that, he can't run as fast. That's the way I like it. Now I can relax. And get my breath back. Let me look at this guy. Let's pull it out. We can look at it.
Let me get out of here before you start pulling. Let me out.
Okay.
I'm buried in here.
Okay, yeah. Let me get you out of there.
Yeah, move out of the way. Let me step out. I'll give me your hand.
Sure. There we go. Awesome.
Manny, well done, buddy. Well done. That is a bar hog. It's a good eating hog.
We tried it, man. Hit it again.
Aren't you glad you brought out to help drag this thing, buddy?
Yeah, this thing looked like it weighs 300 pounds, guys. This is massive. Let's get him out of here.
That black dog, all right?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Hand me that one.
So you take the Viking spear. Look at all the blood on that. And get the other Viking spear. Here's the other Viking spear. Look at that. Take the other Viking spear. This one.
Drag the hog out, Manny. You get a better angle.
Let me see if I can get the unbar. Hang on. Grab the other ear. Grab him. Okay, ready? Go. Full. Turn around and full. Watch out behind you. There's no spear there.
1, 2, 3.
Hang on. Hey, look at these cutters. What a monster, man. When I saw this going through the woods, it looked like a bear. He's so massive. And he was taking his time moving through, and the dogs would run up. He just look at him and they back off. They know not to jump on him. They like to move in when the kill's going down. But they're like, backing off. He's just looking at it. Come on, bring it on. I saw him first. I had a rear view of him, and I said, I was get him now. When he started looking at me, and he started turning around. I had a side view, and I go, go for it. The minute I hit, back off everybody. He went crazy. Do you see the power? He was flinging this right around like in the air like that. I said, man, it's almost like if you step in, he can bat you with this thing and knock you off.
He's a monster. He is a
And I'll tell you,
freaking monster.
Look at the shield on him, the size on him, man.
Those
How
teeth
thick.
are the most
Tigers,
dangerous
man.
teeth. Man, it's something about this hog. If you talk to any hog hunter in Florida and you mention dog killer, this is what they're talking about. 1.5-inch teeth on a hog like this kills dogs. They're just sharp, pointy, and that angle is the most dangerous size tooth on any hog. So you've got yourself
They grew a curve, so there's a certain angle where they get the right curve on it.
This is it right here, razor sharp, and that angle when they're swinging their head and fighting dogs off, they're just open them like zippers. So this is a very dangerous hog, and once again, you went in there and got it done, Manny. Congratulations, buddy. Heck of a job.
One of the things that usually happens in one of these spear hunts for boars is it goes chaotic, crazy. I mean, the dogs are running this way, you're worried about a cameraman's safety, you don't know which way the boar's gonna go, I'm looking for an opening, everybody's scared, it's chaotic. And once I throw a spear, the boar goes crazy, you don't know where he's gonna go, then the dogs go crazy. The dogs are afraid, they bark, but once he's hit, then they come in and they get braver and they try to like engage the situation. That time, the boar a lot of times attacks the hogs with spears in them. It gets chaotic. Another great adventure. Another massive wild boar from Central Florida. Guys, see you next week on Savage Wild.